One of the things that I've been working on recently is creating more notifications in Slack. And the reason I love this is because of this concept called work where you are. I'm not sure where that came from. Don't know if I made it up or if I read it somewhere, but work where you are is bringing information in to where you work. In the case of Two Cores, it's Slack. So all of our people are in Slack. We have notifications coming in. We've got contact forms that go into a channel. We've got weekly reports, so SEO reports or analytics reports for clients that come in, and we're building out more and more custom automations. However, Slack has some really good automations that they've built themselves. And something I've just found out about recently is the slash remind function. So as part of that, one of the things we're doing right now is moving over things from Motion into a number of different systems. Motion is great. It's a comprehensive project management calendar booking system. I set it up originally because I have multiple calendars, and when someone books a call on my calendar, I need it to check all three calendars before checking whether I'm available or not. Motion had that. I set it up. And then I started using the to-do list or the project management parts of Motion. I've used this for maybe a year now, but what I realized today is that I just don't check Motion tasks anymore. I've just been using it for the calendar booking function. And there's cheaper ways and easier ways to do that. So I set up cal.com today. It can synchronize all three calendars. There's a free function, so I'm using it. So I've moved over there. And then as part of that, I'm going through the things that I have in Motion and moving them to various other platforms, one of which being Slack. And as I said, I found out about this slash remind function in Slack, which is perfect for a couple of these tasks. One of which is payroll, so remembering to pay staff. Another one might be post on LinkedIn. I've actually automated this to a certain extent, so maybe comment on LinkedIn might be a good one. This one could be updated as well. But let me show you how this would look in Slack. So let's flick over to Slack. You can see I've set up a new channel here. The function is slash remind, and it shows you how to do it. So remind channel what and when. So if we remind, let's look back over here. Let's say process payroll. And actually, I've not tried this before. So on the last day of the calendar month, let's have a look. See what happens. Please go to when. So repeating, interesting. Okay, so this is actually not that useful for this particular thing, but let's try it again. So remind process payroll on 30th of month. See what happens here. 9 a.m. Sunday, the 30th of March. So again, not that useful in this situation. Let's try it again. Remind process payroll last working day of month. No. So I've gone in here and created actually quite a complicated one because I don't want this to happen on a Sunday. I wonder if we can remind payroll on 4th Friday of month. Nope, also useless. So now I've tried to prove that this is a decent thing to do. I'm going to delete these couple. So payroll maybe is not the one. So that might just go into my normal calendar, set up as a reminder. Or if I was to be a bit more complicated about it, I might open up an Airtable and put in the list of tasks that I'd like, so process payroll, and then there's a formula in Airtable where we could calculate the last working day of the month. So that could work quite well, and then we get a trigger every time. But let's look back at that list. So post on LinkedIn. Let's do comment on LinkedIn. So remind, add comments to people's posts on LinkedIn every day at 9 a.m. Fingers crossed this one works. There you go. Perfect. So now we can see a list of reminders that I've created. And this is one I made earlier that was over here, 20 by 40. So I'm going to close that down. So we have this as well, remind list as well. So we have this recurring, and it can be channel specific. So this one I've made private to myself, so I can get reminders of things that I need to do. The other really useful part of this is reminding for things in SOP lists. And what I mean by that is if there's a daily task or a weekly task, I actually think monthly tasks are probably ones that this could be used for, but a weekly task like edit blog posts on website every day at 9:30 a.m. So you can do that, and then I think you can also remind people in channels. Let's see, again, not sure, to edit Webflow blog posts every day at 10 a.m. Yeah, perfect. I'll remind you. So this is where you could actually build out quite an interesting way to remind people to complete tasks in an SOP. Instead of going out to Airtable, finding the list, and then coming back in, you could set these up in different channels, different Slack. You could remind yourself to do things. It works well if it is something that you need to do every day without fail. It's not so good for some of these other things like, email my grandmother or review finances and recurring costs. Actually, that one would be fine. You could set that up every day, every Friday at whatever time. So give it a shot, see how it goes, and hopefully it'll help you save some time and bring things into Slack as the command center. Let me know if you have any questions about this. I'm happy to answer them. Thanks.